I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing after all.
There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea.
It has been too long, my friend. Your willingness to trek so deep into these mountains to join me pleases me to no end. They do rear their frightful heads on occasion. Still, in fight or flight, I have no doubt that you would prevail against such a beast. I have not invited anyone to this humblest of abodes in some time. Since you have come all this way, I stand not on ceremony. I insist you take back as much as you are able. I haven't even told you what it is yet. Still, the gift is, as you so surmised, vegetable in nature. On a different note, I have heard you serve Lord Liu Bei as of late. Tales of your exploits have reached even my ears. For you, a guardian of peace, to commit yourself so wholeheartedly is, in a word, fascinating. But allow me to speak of myself for a moment. As you know, my acumen has been extolled as that of a veritable dragon. It is precisely this acumen that, were I to commit myself to the wrong master, could steer the world down the wrong path. Until recently, I have lived a life of seclusion, avoiding contact with those who would wield the dragon for their own ambitious ends. However, once I learned of your deeds, I began to suspect my own conduct to be naught but cowardice. Worry. I suppose you could think of it as such. If one were to consider the waste of my talents to be irresponsible, that is. Living here, isolated from the world, makes it a common occurrence to go days without speaking to a single soul. It would seem having you here has rendered me quite loquacious indeed. What is more, I appreciate the restraint. I half expected an attempt to recruit me into Lord Liu Bei's cadre of tacticians. When the time comes for me to choose my master, now then, will you be setting off tomorrow? Remain here as long as you like.
Magistrates.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
This place has the feeling of a second home. Talking with you always brings me such irreplaceable joy. Now that I think about it, our friendship has withstood quite the test of time. Though, something inside me knew that would be the case from the moment we first met in Ji Province. I truly believe everything I've said. And what reason would I have to lie to you? Now that I think about it, we fought together with Zheng Zhao back then, taking the leader of the Yellow Turbans as an ally, punishing government officials. What wild tribulations fate had in store for us. We stayed up all night after the battle. Though we parted ways with Zheng Zhao, you and I have long had our eyes fixed on the same goal and walked that path together in a way. I recall all those moments fondly, both the sweet and the bitter. Our journey is far from over, of course. Even now, Liu Bei stands at the center of a storm. That is precisely why I look towards his infinite potential. He's capable of great things. And to have you by our side as well, it's no exaggeration to say, I consider it a blessing from the heavens. You will play an essential part in Liu Bei's camp. I've known you longer than even my sworn brothers. You're a comrade like no other, and your presence fills me with confidence. Forgive me. Let us... and...
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. And you're willing to spend it listening to me? Your receptiveness is most appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: if you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a... I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. Well, those who fight wars always demand the most advanced inventions available. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through... That may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. It's exciting to think that we might see the sunrise together. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made.
It is good to see you.
Let's go.
These supplies? I knew they'd come. I can't wait to put them to use.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare.
With all my might. Time to going down.
Supplies? Gotta be quicker. I knew they'd come. I can't wait to put them to use.
Easy. On. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare. Let's go.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
Time to attack. Looking rough. Let's go. Let's go. Looking rough. With all my might. Looking rough. Let's go. Now. Here you go. Whoa.
them!
Very nice.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so...
What does peace even look like? I sure don't know.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly believe he's so close by.
Just look at how far we've come. We started out as a bunch of bumpkins from Yo, but now we're great officers, getting audiences with royalty. I don't know what it is about my brothers, but the Emperor and Cao Cao seem to have taken a liking to them. Thinking back on it now, a lot has changed since our early days. The only thing that hasn't changed is me. I wonder if I should start making some changes myself. Well, how about this? Lord Zhang Fei, the brave and wise warrior with temperance enough to never lose himself to drink. Wouldn't that be something? It must be the alcohol talking. Speaking of changes, you're quite different than you were when we first met. But your heart is more or less in the same place. I always feel at ease with you.
Nothing has changed since Dong Zhuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
It has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid...
What timing? I've just received word that Lord Gongsun Zan was defeated by Lord Yuan Shao at Yijing. I owed a great deal to that man. Lord Gongsun Zan took me under his wing when I was directionless. He even nominated me as a minister of Ping Yuan. This chaos has claimed a dear friend. Is that how it seems? I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Lord Gongsun Zan's defeat has given Lord Yuan Shao the 4 provinces north of the river, making his kingdom the most powerful in the land. Conflict with Lord Cao Cao will be unavoidable. History is being written. Great changes are coming to our world. The sadness I should be feeling at the loss of a great friend has been replaced by strange excitement for the future. I have something to discuss with you. Tonight, let us enjoy drinks in the moonlight before feasting together in your room.
We're gonna drive out Cao Cao?
Shh! Not so loud, Zhang Fei.
But why with the Emperor?
I am not sure of His Majesty's true intentions. But he is clearly not satisfied with the current state of affairs. So, what say the three of you?
What can I say? Your mind's already made up, is...
Yeah. Helping all those in need. That's what you set out to do.
I spoke with the Emperor here, and learned how much he is suffering under the current arrangement. I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. If His Majesty is asking for help, then I want to answer the call.
Heh, that's the Liu Bei we all know. Besides, we never plan to just keep taking orders from Cao Cao forever, right?
I have no objections. But how are we going to carry out such a plan? As it stands, we are nothing more than the guests of Lord Cao Cao's. We don't have the soldiers, let alone the support necessary to succeed.
First, we will remove ourselves from Lord Cao Cao's influence and claim some land on which to establish a base. Lord Cao Cao has been talking about attacking Yuan Shu in anticipation of Yuan Shao's forces coming south. That will be our opportunity to leave Shu City. Our destination is in Shu, the castle at Xiapei. With the time we've spent there, I'm sure the people will give us a warm welcome upon our return.
I'm no strategist, but do you really think we should bother with attacking Yuan Shu? If we're just going to turn on Cao Cao anyway, I don't see why we need to keep following his orders.
I understand your thoughts, but we cannot deny that he has helped us on many occasions. I'd like to repay him for that. Perhaps. But I cannot be the hero to stand against Lord Cao Cao if I am in his debt.
It's just like you to think this way, brother. But that's the part of you we admire most. While Liu Bei is away negotiating the alliance with Yuan Shao, it's up to us to defend Xiapei. His family also resides within this castle. Should anything happen, we must be ready to guard it with our lives. Cao Cao's forces are currently engaged with Yuan Shu's massive army. He can't exactly turn around on a whim, but he might still send one of his stronger officers our way. We need to stay on our guard. I am sure Liu Bei and the others will be able to secure the alliance and bring back reinforcements. All we can do is put our faith in them and perform our duty here.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in from time to time.
Lords Guan Yu and Zhou.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children any...
Thank you very much for such an interesting discussion today. I see it's already quite late. Time seems to pass so quickly whenever I'm with you. You think so? No. Maybe you're right. Recently, it feels like the ideas for my dream invention are coming together. But it's just... my time for studying is almost up. It's been decided by my father that I must return to Mianin soon. Meeting you, discussing my inventions, spending all those nights together. Every one of those days was dear to me. And after I have returned home, I will not falter, even if I'm back to working on my inventions alone. Because I know that you understand me. You taught me about so many things that I never knew existed. Not just weapons, but also feelings. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Actually, once I return home, I was thinking about channeling these emotions to start my work on that thing we talked about. Yes, your life-size doll. It was still in the design phase until now, but even if we are far apart, with this feeling of adoration, I know I can recreate you flawlessly. And when we meet again, I promise to show you the greatest replica of yourself that you've ever seen. Please do. You are someone I hold dear, and no matter what future may await us, I know that I will never find another like you. Until we meet again. Farewell.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm... Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
Greetings. Yes, I've been thinking a bit about Liu Bei and where we might go from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose, when he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own, I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Louis Bu and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found this could well be that is why it is more important than ever that we... Perhaps you are right. But that's precisely...
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xiaopei Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders!
We must defend the castle at all costs.
Xiaopei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow...
You there. Now advance!
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them.
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home. I shall defend it with my life if need be. I won't let you or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's strongholds or his family. Let's go. The enemy's already invaded the castle? We have to hurry and drive
the
them
enemy
out.
officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer
Any who invade our
has been defeated.
stronghold will be met with our blades. Let's go. Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
Damn! How are there still so many of them? I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance.
The enemy officer
now
has been defeated.
As long as I'm here, you won't get through. I don't care how many men you have. Now be gone, unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat. You have my thanks. We pulled through somehow, with your help. We'll go defend the gate. Take this! Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior. Bear witness to my power. With all my might. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
If I could test my skills against you! Counterattack!
I see you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
No letting up. Press the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough. Fear not. Push on through. Onward. Have faith in our victory.
Xiape Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it.
Gotta be quicker than that.
So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
The enemy officer
enemies after the
has
flood
been
gates.
defeated.
Then they'll have to answer to me. Considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so,
The enemy
resistance
officer
cannot last
has
forever.
been defeated.
Appears that resistance is futile. This has gotten bad for us. We have to redouble our efforts. Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
Have invaded the castle! Someone send reinforcements!
I thought they'd come marching in with a huge army. Does this mean they're nearly done for?
I'll cut down anyone stupid enough to come wandering into our ranks.
We've been able to hold out until now. But still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
He's still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much. From the famed Guan Yu.
Gotcha!
Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these
The enemy officer has been
Let's
defeated.
take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
Okay, okay, that it? Okay. This might do it! Really?
The enemy formation has changed? Perhaps we can approach the enemy's stronghold now? Might be a trap. Yet, we won't last long in this way.
It's over. Time to end this. Not done yet.
The enemy
Take
officer
this chance
has been
to snatch
defeated.
victory from the jaws of defeat. Advance now!
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now. Attack.
out here? Well, if you wish to become my prey, then I'll happily hunt you.
Looks like it worked. Now, it's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zhang Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave our way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take
the enemy
Xiaopei
officer
Castle.
has been defeated.
Shall we initiate the advance?
If the castle falls, all of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes before us. Now, believe in your allies and in our victory to come.
Suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
Bear witness to my power.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back. We're going to end this with my own hands. Time to advance.
Your efforts truly are impressive, but I cannot lose. For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
Once we're inside, the castle is ours. Seize it now.
Honor me in a duel.
Tremendous strength, yet I will not falter. I shall put my all into halting your advance. Here and now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Are you ready to face me?
Witness our plans in action. Gotta be quick.
The enemy officer shall retreat has been defeated,
so that I may fight again another day.
Fucking rough.
Struggling out here.
Fucking rough.
Excuse me.
This can't be.
Time to advance. Let's go.
Your efforts truly are impressive, but I cannot lose. For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
We're inside. The castle is ours. Seize it now.
Was that move intentional or just foolish?
Getting rough.
The enemy officer retreat has been defeated,
so that I may fight again another day. You're either reckless or overconfident. Shall we? Sticking your neck out like this is not the way to go. Now then...
Gotcha! Bear
witness to my power. Such tremendous strength that I will not falter. I shall put my all into halting your advance. Here and now. Looking rough. Concentrate. Bear witness to my power. Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior. All my might. Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer. I've had so much fun, defeated. But it seemed it's about time for me to withdraw.
My mission is far from complete, yet I have no choice but to retreat now. Regrettably, I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here? Better back off for now.
We've broken through! This is our chance! Onward to victory!
Would you honor me in a duel?
So, you're among their ranks. This would make sense why we had such trouble.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Loose! You are done.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take an open. I see it.
Take this.
Concentrate.
Looking rough.
Excuse me.
Sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Below my power.
Our strength has
The enemy
started to
officer
grow.
has
Let us
been
continue
defeated.
to exercise caution.
Looking rough.
You broke through the encirclement. You really are a dangerous one, Guan Yu. I'm afraid I'll have to take you down. Let our strength decide the outcome of this battle. Ready your weapon!
I did not expect.
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
Let's go.
Bear witness to my power. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And open it. Bear witness to my power. An opening. Concentrate.
Let's go. My strength.
The enemy officer
to have turned after we held such a great advantage. You were careless indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
All units, assault Xiaopei. We must capture the castle, post haste.
I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I, Guan Yu, shall protect this stronghold.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu. The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Ah, there you are. Lord Cao Cao. I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More Guan Yu. What would you say to an invitation?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him directly. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request accordingly. But
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
Huh. No need to look so grim. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full. I will leave, as no matter how many losses he suffers or how weak he becomes, my brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy, but we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Ziluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize. What does peace?
Lord Ziluan has a discerning eye.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! Let's go.
Bear witness to my
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Officer has been defeated. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. The time is right. Bear witness to my power. Let's go. Descends here. Gotta be quicker. Attack. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit immediately. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Bear witness to my power. An open eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. An opening. All my might. I'm making my way up. The enemy officer has been defeated. Amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior. Has been defeated. An opening. Time to attack. An opening. Take this. An opening. An opening. Our enemies fell to my incredible might. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Victory is at hand. Keep up the pace. An opening. Concentrate. Get this here. Concentrate.
opening! All my might! An opening! Our enemies fell to my incredible might! An opening! Bear witness to my power. Take this! Struggling out here. Concentrate. Struggling out here. Bear witness to my power. An opening. Time to end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
More and more people are losing their families as the fighting goes on.
What does peace even look
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
This town has gotten bigger.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Gully.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
March forward!
Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
For I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Let's march!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to
The
reveal
enemy
with my
officer
blade.
has been defeated.
Emperor Wan Yu! You think you were skilled enough?
We're on even ground now. This is our chance to make a move.
Prepare to attack!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're being pushed back. How can we change this situation?
Bring them down. My ambition cannot be stopped.
This territory now belongs to me.
Taking the fort at Yanjin? Cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance. Let's start the advance.
All my might. Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Let's go.
No, that's not possible.
My power alone is insufficient for combat. Take this.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Bring joy to our forces!
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Of the sacred bird, Luan. Let's go. And those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's start the advance.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Can't hold it much longer. We'll need a way through.
Turn the table.
All my might. Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can tell you. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate. Let's start the advance.
All my might.
Let's go.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The time is right. We should attack now.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me?
Take this! Do not lack for skill in service. This battle has only just begun. Time to end this.
I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yan Yang has been defeated. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send it, Wen Chou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Bring them down.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Predicament.
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
I managed the situation poorly.
I cannot afford to fall here.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
It's a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
You're here when you're most needed. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must leave this battle in your capable hands.
Has been defeated.
Counting on you. You versus me, know what you're up to! I am Wen Chou, one of Yuan Shao's greatest fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me. I see it. How's your attack? Not bad. So your bravery isn't without justification. Let's end this.
situation?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wenshou has fallen! This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenshou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long, so it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them. Just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha. What did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or, if you can't remember, Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. Maybe I was being foolish. I have some advice for you. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, you must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
Chuha. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Chuha you saw was a mirage. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Chuha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth, but if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village. And were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory. A mirage from your past. Born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you, Ziluan. Take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guo?
Lord Xun Yu, says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt, and there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops.
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who let us endure for a while.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together. Back to my brother's side. You there. My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there is even a small chance, come on, let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me! I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, you must get through to find my brother!
I had a feeling we weren't dealing with the typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes.
The enemy officer
Begin the advance.
has been defeated.
Turn the table. All my might.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Like the Azure Threat! I wanted to avoid fighting them if I could. But I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
Here you go! Watch your back. I see it. Looking rough. All my might.
Tables turned.
Turn the table. Time to act. All my might. Come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are going my way today. Maybe next time.
Looking rough.
Too cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go. Let's go. Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them. Looking rough. Time to act.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here. You want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors! together! Loose!
We can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Bring him down. Who are you? There we go. Gotta be quicker. See it. Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated. Got this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa! Hold on! Just listen to me for a second.
You will not escape, horse thief! The Spear of Tao Yun shall bring you to justice!
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. And what a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for it.
Oh, I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed. Yes, let us go together.
We cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side. I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao will not wish it.
Time to advance!
Magnificent beard! I finally found him!
The enemy officer
I'll figure out a
has
way
been
to join
defeated.
him, and then I'll never leave his side!
Let's go! We've had enough of your little game! You'll never get through here!
Hey! I'm going for a quick run! You'll see how useful I can be. Just watch! Finish! Now!
What was that?
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. Looks like he followed us all the way here.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he had any untoward intentions.
Okay! That's the last of it! We did it, Lord!
The enemy officer
I just...
has been defeated.
It's an old habit. Well, whatever.
My name is Joe-san. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way. Please, take me under your wing.
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Joe-san. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
Take this! Time to act!
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I couldn't stop them. I knew you would prove a threat to our cause. Gotcha. But I will have your head in the end. Farewell, Xiahou Du. Oh.
Enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Xun Yu!
Those soldiers! Me? My brother! I don't believe my eyes!
We must act fast.
The enemy officer.
The situation grows more dire by the moment.
So that unit belonged to Guan Yu. The great officer can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men. We must proceed with caution.
The enemy officer
Finish off Liu Bei. Post haste.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's men surround us. It would seem that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers? We can only die if we are all together.
Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have returned to your side once more!
Is this a dream?
The enemy officer
come to save us.
has been defeated.
It's no dream.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As we were always meant to be.
Liu Bei, Zheng Fei, my brothers. We have much to discuss. But first, let us escape this peril.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the other.
Trust in my skill.
Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. The spear is at your service. Lord Zhao Yun does not have hope for more dependable reinforcements. Take this and get all my might. Time to act.
I see it. All my might. This territory. The enemy officer
Guan Yu's arrival
has been defeated.
Has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
Tables together.
This territory is now mine!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You ought to quit charging into things. Danger. No.
You spurned a welcoming hand. Threw your lot in with your vagrant brothers. A choice you feel no regret for, I hope.
I do not. I have chosen my path.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You vowed his vacuous honor. The reason?
The enemy officer
Perhaps it is well.
has been defeated.
We fight on opposite sides.
I should be dead and buried, yet my will to fight remains strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
Excuse me.
Hold strong. Easy now. I'm telling you.
Let's end this.
Time to end this. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, too.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here. It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I've come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord.
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou Song, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land! Together!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the Kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao, they knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile,
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao in Runan. With Yuan Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Hey, come on. Don't give up now. Wait! Zhou Zhan, Zhao Yun.
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait. What about you? Come on. Suddenly, you can't even look me in the eye? If you don't have any ideas, just say so.
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are almost inhuman.
Don't go out there dying for nothing.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
We need this land. Our defenses must not fail.
All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward march!
It's time to make our move. Make preparations.
You're incredible!
The enemy officer.
Keep doing what you do!
Turn the table. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. An even match. We must push harder.